I do not know if it's me or something, but it looks like to me I might have been given a little reference or spoiler alert of what's to come, possibly. I don't know. But one thing for sure, I will say it towards the end of my recap, and I will say it multiple times again, because it's something that I did not expect at all. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that our black faction, along with Sig and Ruler, of course, are getting ready for battle. And of course, Sig knows that he may not be able to come back, etc. May not come back alive. But aside from that, we have to it that after the opening, of course, Amaksura Shiro and the others are just getting prepared for what's to come. And especially with having to plan out their battle tactics, especially with certain planes here and there, etc. They even reserved the entirety of the freaking airport. The Black Faction, of course, along with Sega and Ruler, which is to Ruler's surprise, honestly. But aside from that, it was pretty hectic. But the plan is to have a distraction of the other servants while Ryder and Sig will try to get rid of the defenses and cause some major damage if possible. And aside from that, we have to it that everyone else is getting ready for battle. And as for Shakespeare, he was given a command spell by Amaksura Shiro because he knows that he likes writing tragedy stories, telling him that I do not want you to write a tragedy for my story, alright? So you better watch it. And therefore, therefore Shakespeare, of course, or something like that, because we all know that he is Shakespeare. Well, that's the servant, of course. Ends up understanding and therefore goes on with this business. As for Amaksura Shiro, he ends up entering the thing where the Greater Grail is at, apparently, that big giant blob of ball, which I don't know exactly. And we have to it that Shakespeare was questioned by Assassin of Red, what do you want exactly, etc. What are you trying to achieve here? But Shakespeare, on the other hand, asked her a question. Do you want your master to have a good ending or a tragic ending? Or do you want him to have a tragic result or something? Of course, Assassin of Red does want a tragic result, but we have to it that she wants him to succeed and see what his dream is like. And we have to it that they all get prepared for battle as the Black Faction with Ruler and Sig and Rider of Black gets ready to go into combat. While we have to it that Achilles himself, which is Rider of Black Rider if anything, Red Rider, what the heck am I saying? Achilles, yeah, Red Rider if anything, ends up clashing against Archer of Black, which is Chiron on the other hand. And they end up managing to keep each other occupied while Jeanne d'Arc or Ruler on the other hand gets occupied with Red Archer, which apparently she still holds a major grudge against her by having to kill the children, etc., and becoming saint. But Jean already told Sig already that she's not a saint. She's never been one at all. And we have to it that while four servants, which is on two servants of the Red Faction, keeps two other servants occupied, which is Archer of Black and Ruler, of course. We have to it that Achilles talks to his teacher and tells him about salvation, and then says there's a chance that the Greater Grail can make it. Although it is a heavy bet, it's best to take a look. It's you can make it real with something about the order of the world or something. Something that Achilles mentioned to Chiron or Archer of Black about with the order of the world, it could be impossible, but maybe the freaking Greater Grail, it can make it real. That's when Chiron realizes that he gets the idea. And we have to it that there's a post-credit scene with Amaksura Shiro maybe going through some trials, seeing some devastation, etc., about hate, sorrow, and we have to it that Amaksura Shiro says he discarded his sorrow and hatred in order to get where he needs to be, and he managed to reach something called Heaven's Field, which is to my shock, because this is where I was given a little reference on possibly maybe incoming spoiler of the future episodes to come, because I'm pretty sure you guys might have understand me by now, and I mentioned it in many of my videos, or maybe one or a couple, that I do not know Heaven's Feel at all. Like, I do not know it at all. I'm real serious. I don't know Heaven's Feel at all. And we have to it that this person ends up saying, do you want to obtain the third magic, or activate the third magic? And we have to it that Amatsushiro says, yes, I wish for the materialization of all their souls for every single human being, etc. I'm thinking in my mind, how does this even work? He says for every single human being, I wish for the materialization of their souls, which is something that I'm trying to understand. So, like I said, and I'm repeating myself again, I do not know Heaven's Feel. I don't know how this works. All I know is it might have some great magic whatsoever, and I'm letting you guys know one time and another, like, I do not know Heaven's Feel. Like, I don't know if it's going to spoil me of the upcoming, like, Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel movies, as I said, as I'm going to say that right now, because like I said, and repeating myself again, maybe the second, third, or fourth time already, that I do not know Heaven's Feel. I got this feeling that I might be spoiled a bit, and I do not know how great this magic Heaven's Feel is, but I will get a glimpse of it. Possibly, I might be spoiled a bit of how big the magic is, possibly for Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel movies, for the upcoming ones. Which is to my concern, because I want to be surprised here and there, but maybe after this episode and up to the upcoming, I don't know. That's all I can really say, because Heaven's Feel is really brand new to me. I don't even know the route to that when it comes to Fate Stay Night, so that's another thing. I don't know what's really bound to happen, but one thing for sure, it's gonna be pretty hectic. I don't know what this thing about, like, for every single human being, the materialization of the souls kind of thing. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to understand that, but I don't think I'll be doing research on it. Maybe because I just want to be surprised. But we'll have to see. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Doo-doo-doo!